Hi, my name's Joe. I'm just in my office doing a little video editing for the table project, and I realized I didn't have a good intro at all, so I'm gonna record a quick one now. I'm gonna break this down into a couple videos, but the first one will show you the start from when I started building an epoxy table for my Uncle Ron. I took a course online from Cam Anderson at Blacktail Studios, which kind of breaks down the basics of how to do it, and I would strongly recommend taking his course if you're interested in it. I guess this video that I'm making isn't really in like an instructional video as to how to make an epoxy table, because I only recorded a few parts here and there as I had interest, and towards the end, as the deadline got closer and my time became more limited, I stopped filming entirely. So in any event, here is the beginning of the table project. You'll notice I look different in a bunch of the videos because they were recorded over a year, so sometimes my hair is longer, or I look younger even. In any event, without further ado, here it is. Hi, my name's Joe, and welcome to my wood shop here in Rutland, Vermont. My wife and I moved here in July 2020, and just been working on filling it out, and this is one of my first big projects to tackle. I bought a live edge slab from Treehouse Supply up in Burlington, Vermont, and looks like it was $260. So when I originally bought this, I had intended to cut this part off, and I wasn't even sure what I was going to do with that, and I wanted to take this and make it into an epoxy river table like that. But after I cut it and looked at it, I thought that looked kind of boring because there really aren't a lot of curvy edges, and it just looked kind of plain. So I also I bought a course online from Blacktail Studios, who is run by Cameron, and he teaches a course about making epoxy tables. So one of the things he suggested that I thought was a very good idea was to make a sort of like a template of what you want the table to look like. So this is what I made. This was my template. So I took this and put these in it, and I was like, that doesn't look great, and I don't like it. So then I took this over to the other piece, and I thought, oh, well, this piece has some more like curvy parts that are more nature-like and less straight lines. Maybe there's a way we can make this slab fit the form. And actually my wife came up with this idea of turning the slab like that, so we get this curvy piece here, this awesome curvy piece here, and this one here. And so we went ahead and cut these pieces off, and that piece. And that left us with this, and actually we also decided to flip it. So set this down. So we decided this will be the top of the table, and essentially will look something like this, a little further down, like this. And as you can see, it preserves some awesome curvy, nature-y type lines right here and here. And I wish I would have taken some video of this before I cleaned it with a wire wheel. It had this super ugly piece of bark right here, and I didn't even realize this was a curve. I just thought it was kind of like a straight line. There was so much gnarly bark over there. And when I peeled it off, it was just like, whoa, that's spectacular. That clearly needs to be, you know, a part of the table we highlight. So that was cool, and just an example of how projects are, you definitely have to be like
open-minded to creative changes as you're going, even if it means sort of taking one step back or two steps back and redoing like part of the course or part of the project that you thought you were done with. So lots of patience necessary, but I think it's going to pay off because it looks good so far. And I just finished making the cuts for the pieces to make the mold that it's going to sit in when we pour the epoxy. So next I will show you putting that together.